Welcome back to the Done Deal Show, sponsored by our friends at StocksFC. Loads to talk about this morning, loads to sink our teeth into as well. So make sure like buttons have been hit. Make sure you are subscribing. Make sure the bell notification button has been turned on as well. And go and sign up to StocksFC. Scan the QR code on the screen or click on the link in our description below. Now, we've got to start off with Manchester United and the breaking news from Fabrizio Romano that United have agreed full personal terms with Manuel Ugarte. The contract terms have been discussed. The player is keen to move to Manchester United. Club-to-club talks will continue. He's gone on to say, Fabrizio, that Man United and PSG have a good working relationship, and many other reports have now come out that make this deal sound as though it's very, very close to completion. And I'm excited about this one. I've said all along, I rate Manuel Ugarte. I rated him before he went PSG. I rated him when Chelsea wanted him. I've seen a lot of people say he's awful on the ball. I think this is an absolute overstatement, a gross overstatement. I'm not proclaiming that he's Lionel Messi on the ball. I'm not stating that he is Paul Scholes on the ball. But this idea that he's atrocious, I think, is an absolute abomination of an opinion. If I'm being completely and utterly honest with you, this could be the third completed deal for Man United before the real pre-season tour begins and the first team come back. So, yeah, I'm very, very excited indeed about the prospect of this. I want your thoughts. I want your feelings in the comments section below. Now, a lot of Man United fans have spoke about how we need more than one midfield player. First report by Michael Plant claims that Man United are considering the possibility of signing Rabiot on a free transfer. Fabrizio has also confirmed that Rabiot's dream is to move to the Premier League. So, just as a sort of side diss to Ugarte, Man United fans, would you take Rabiot as well on a free? Rabiot, Ugarte in this summer to try and rejuvenate this Man United midfield. Probably Bruno Fernandes staying. Obviously, we've got Kobbie Mainoo in there as well. Them being the four main central midfield players. I want your thoughts. I want your opinions. I want your beliefs surrounding this now in the comment section below. Now, moving on to Arsenal. Fraser Fletcher here states that Arsenal have held preliminary talks with Pedro Neto's agent this week, and the Portuguese has made it clear he is prioritising a move to Arsenal. Arsenal lead the race and have found out that 50 million will seal the deal. Now, Gooners, we all know how talented Pedro Neto is. The only concern, the only caveat any of us have ever had surrounding this player is his ability to stay fit. The injury concern element, that's it. It's the only area that we look at and say, is he going to be okay? Is his body going to stand the test of time? Will he deliver on that £50 million? Outside of the injuries, this is a top player indeed. And am I surprised that he wants Arsenal? I mean, no. Why would I be surprised? One of the best teams in England. The growth over the last few years has been amazing. They're all but certain to be in a title race again next campaign. Arsenal fans, big rumour from Fraser Fletcher. Give us your thoughts and give us your feelings in the comments section below. You're leading the race. The fee has been set and or agreed. The player has said he wants to join Arsenal. That feels pretty advanced to me, if you believe that story, of course. Now, when it comes to Pedro Neto, look, he's a player that you might want to invest in on StocksFC as well. Current token price, $1.32. Rewards paid out last year of $2,300. Not a huge return. However, playing in this Arsenal team, certainly going to yield more opportunities for assists. Certainly going to yield more opportunities to score goals. I don't think that can be challenged. This could be a very worthwhile investment. And it isn't just about the token price growing. I'm going to show you this as well on the screen now, my current portfolio. Now, I haven't invested huge amounts of money yet, and I'm starting to do more and more. Now, I've barely earned any rewards because it's the off-season. Pre-season hasn't even begun. I tell you who's standing out to me, though, on this is Phil Foden. He's already made me $1.51, which sounds minuscule, but that's performing badly. what's the likelihood of him making me a return on my $55 investment so far this season? Huge. Can you imagine him not earning, if he's earned $1.51 for an awful World Cup, Euros, imagine what he's going to do next season in a City shirt. Also, the pick of the day I put out yesterday in Paqueta. Share price is still rising. I've already made a slight profit on him if I want to sell him today. Branthwaite, so far his stock is growing as well. But for me, it's not really about the stock growth and the profit I'm looking at. I'm focused more on the rewards that I'm going to earn. That is more of my strategy on StocksFC. So get yourself signed up now by scanning that QR code or clicking the link below. You don't have to start off by spending huge amounts of money. There is a risk, of course, and I've said it to many people. If you pick the wrong players, you could lose the money that you put into this. So start small, build your strategy, and go from there. But I love playing this game. Only do it with disposable income. Be responsible when you do it. But it's a lot of fun there, and some interesting transfers coming up with players already on the platform. Now, moving on to Chelsea. This story here, which Matt Law has put out, that Chelsea and Atletico have been speaking all summer. Samu Omorodion is Chelsea's top striker target, which tells you they may definitely now not be going in for Osimhen. A deal may happen if Chelsea can bring down the asking price for Samu and Gallagher goes to Atletico in a separate deal. Now, what's really interesting, really interesting indeed about this particular deal, Simon Phillips spoke about this a few weeks ago. This was a deal that when it looked like it was off, a lot of Chelsea fans, especially fans connected to the football terrace, celebrated. They were happy about. It was seen as brilliant news. Is that still going to be the case now that this transfer has sort of reared its head again and looks as though it is certainly on the cards? I need to get your views on that. I need to get your opinions on it. I need to understand how you see this situation, Chelsea fans. Another link to Chelsea as well today, coming from Brazilian outlets, is that Chelsea are interested in signing Andreas Pereira, the former Man United player currently at Fulham. It says they are willing to offer Fulham up to 42 million euros for the player and his signature. Now, again, I find this to be a very interesting potential deal. And the reason that I say that is it's a good age profile for Chelsea, good experience, but it falls into the sort of Dewsbury Hall toss-in level. A good football player, but not one of the world's bests. So I think some Chelsea fans will shut this down and say, no way, I can't see it happening, not on your Nelly. There's absolutely no chance of this going through. I'm not 100% convinced. When you think of Dewsbury Hall, when you think of the player profile that Maresca likes and what Chelsea is seemingly working on building, because there's synergy, according to Chelsea fans, between the board, recruiters and the manager, Pereira fits that mould. He also is experienced, as we mentioned. He's been in the Premier League for a long time. He can create, he can score goals, and in a better team, maybe he will produce more. But Chelsea fans, give us your thoughts and give us your feelings on him. In case you're interested in investing in him, by the way, Chelsea fans, 44 cents per stock in Andreas Pereira on StocksFC right now. So if you think if you're a Chelsea fan and you're backing your board, if you're backing Maresca and you do sign this player, there is a huge potential upside to him on StocksFC. And a lot of people say to me, Terry, you talk about StocksFC a lot. Why? When this company approached the football terrace, I fell in love with it almost instantly. The biggest reason being, you control the share price once you buy those shares, so you can just either sell them or not. It's entirely up to you. The rewards they pay out are a guarantee, as long as they're delivering against the statistics that they set ahead of time. But more importantly for me, what I love about it is everybody talks about, I've got stocks in him, I've got stocks in her, I back this guy, I back that guy, I do this, and I think that. You'll get fans that will say, oh, well, gassed about this signing we're getting. But are you really? Are you willing to put your money where your mouth is? That is why we have partnered with them. You know, we're always looking for sponsors. We're always looking for people to help grow the football terrace and help get us to where we want to be. But I love StocksFC for that reason there. As I've said already, do it responsibly. Do it with disposable income. Don't do it with your mortgage money or your rent money or money for food for your children. Don't be irresponsible with it. But get an account signed up now. And let's see, one, where your football knowledge really lies. And two, are you backing the things you're saying on social media? Listen, until next time, my people, take care. Goodbye. God bless. And I'll see you soon. Peace.